Talk about, say you are in the class of God, God, because Jesus died for you as a believer. Jesus died for you. You and Jesus, you are in the same level. Okay, let me start it this way. I saw a clip, and I'm going to be honest, right? I didn't actually like watch the full thing. I know that many times when you have clips like that, sometimes it's like for clickbait, for people to like start commenting and all of that. But the whole point of the part that I watched, right, was conversations around forgiving God for things that God did in the past that were not good. And when I saw that clip, I'm like, there is this thing that maybe because we have a lot of conversations around, oh, whatever, what you need is within you, dig deep, you are sufficient, you are this, you are that. Maybe that has brought us to a point where you're like, there are certain things that you're like, I got this. Or maybe you talk about, say you are in the class of God, God, because Jesus died for you as a believer. Jesus died for you. You and Jesus, you are in the same level. Okay. Oh. I know that we are Jesus's brethren. Say the Bible says that he's not ashamed to call us brethren. But there are certain things that I believe shouldn't, like when he wants to enter your brain, you be like, God, I beg, na die a day. Be like, God, I beg, help me. Because how do we ever get to the point where you are forgiving God for the times He did not come through for you? Who are you? Actually, who is God? Think about it. Scientists have not fully captured the world that God created. That is the part that we can see. In Genesis 1:1, it says, God, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. There is the heavens which our normal eyes cannot see. Then even the earth that God created, like we are still discovering several galaxies, several planetary bodies. This is 2025. We never, and it's not like you stumbled on it, like you were just walking, casually walking, and then just stumbled on one galaxy. No, scientists are working, like they're like, oh, we want to understand the earth, we want to understand all that there is, what is the measure of the earth, we want to get to know all of this. They're actively working. They never find and finish. They have not found it completely. But you, in your tiny mind, right? You say, God, my father died. I prayed to you to heal my father or to bring him back to life. But you did not. Where were you when armed robbers came to my house? Where were you when I was raped as a child? Where were you when I was living under the bridge? I did not even have food to eat. Where were you? God, you did me dirty. Ha. I'm just going to appeal to you, right? Maybe you've watched the podcast and it resonated with you in the sense that you're like, yes, true. I've gone through a lot of bad things. And you prayed to God. God did not, God did not bring an immediate solution at the time where you needed it and the type of solution that you wanted. So you're like, God, I forgive you. You forgive God. Do you even understand what it means to say, I forgive God? Like, that means you are telling him that, God, you did wrong. So the Bible that says that God cannot be tempted with evil, neither does he tempt any man with evil. You say, abeg God, you dey do bad things. Because if you don't do bad things, why will I forgive you? Because obviously you caused this, and in your, you did not think about it that, this girl, this boy, maybe I go still need am for future. Because there are certain things, because in my head I'm trying to wrap my head around it, like, how did we get here? You're forgiving God. God, God does not do evil. Understand that no matter what the situation is, maybe something bad happened to you. Yes, something bad happened to you. I'm not saying that, oh, everything that happened to you is a good thing. No. But understand that there is God. There is also the devil with his courts, right? And you don't have the full picture. We are not privileged. There is no man that is privileged to ever have the full picture or have the full scope or understanding on a particular matter. Nobody, like nobody does. We typically say, oh, don't look down on one person because you don't know what that person can become in future, right? Yoruba will say, "Àròpin ní tènìyàn, ẹ̀dá ò láròpin," right? That don't look down on this person, don't write off this person completely and say, you're a forgotten case, because we don't have the opportunity to understand the full scope. And we talk about, oh, the 6 degree of things. This leads to this. This connects with this. You are not on the earth just by yourself, saying that everything that happens to you revolves around you. No, there are many factors in play that we don't even get to see. So please, you see this forgiving God business. Go and meet God and ask for forgiveness. God, ọmọdé ló ń ṣe mí. It's not even a matter of ọmọdé ló ń ṣe mí. I was under attack. That was why I was uttering statements like that. Then you go to God. God, see this thing that happened, I don't understand it. Give me understanding. Help me to heal. I'm heartbroken. Help me. Like, go and meet God. Say, God, help my life. Help me. You understand? But you see this forgiving God business. Wait to say if you're even alive, but God did you bad thing. God will help us. God will help me. God will help you too. Say amen. Amen.